Unfortunately, you cannot hear the music, but that's okay. Let's see here. This the safe creator mode is it doesn't even it's just it's frustrating. It's like yeah, it's not you can it doesn't even work. It doesn't even it's useless. You know what I'm saying? 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 No, you don't know what I'm saying. Freaking so YouTube has this feature where you can translate like what a person's saying in any language. So makes it pretty clear now. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand. It's like, oh, yeah, I gotta skip the entrances because there's no music. This is silent. So, it's like it's time for the new tag team to handle business. What's his name? You know what? That's who I wanted to. Thank you. That's who I wanted to. That's who I really wanted to use. It's really cool. So Bubba Ray, he liked my comment when I said thank you. That was pretty awesome. If we're going back in time tonight. Wait a minute. Did I get the? There it is. 2002. This is the only game I have energy enough to play. I thought I turned this all off. There's no music. You can't hear the music. It's like it's just no. So
here we go with one of the most malicious and innovative tag teams the WWE has ever seen, the Dudley Boys.
A team synonymous with finding new and creative uses for furniture inside the ring. The Dudley Boys are all about causing chaos and destruction at the price of their opponent's well-being, and often their own, too.
It's certainly not a style of competition that suits everyone, but for the Dudleys, risk-taking just comes naturally.
They are a well-oiled machine that can run a seminar in tag team wrestling. They certainly pose a real threat to their competition, who might have a difficult time matching their chemistry. Uncorks a thunderous chop. Gut kick. Nothing fancy there.
Left by the turnbuckles.
No fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Sharp clothesline.
Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up.
Power slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Woo. Boom. Nice. Caught him with a big, and he goes for the pin.
So if I go back to court again in the future,
he narrowly avoids the count. Not yet.
I'm not telling anyone. People don't just do what I did back in the past. Just keep it secret.
Pinpointing the leg.
If I just
in the
disappear
corner.
one day,
The legs
so
are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Oh! The advantage is turned toward JBL.
It looks like Bubba Ray is struggling right now.
Sidewalk slam!
Almost drove him through the ring.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Yeah, Bubba showed a solid game plan there.
Getting him into the corner. Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
And here's a cover. Just after 2.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Tag made. What do these two superstars have?
Hold on. Can I move the camera? Remember back? Who remembers SmackDown or SmackDown? Here Comes the Pain. Wasn't that what it was? And and you hit the button. This was back in 1999 when The Matrix came out. And yeah, you hit one button, you get the 3D get mode, and then come on, work with me. All right, how do we work this? Change camera, reset camera. How do you go back? Zoom out, forward. I just want to play. How do you play? There we go. What?
I'm in store for their opponent. Oh, back suplex into a neck breaker.
That was like I tried.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
And Devon Dudley wants more from his opponent.
Tag is made, and here we go.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. Lands face first. Oh, what a leg drop.
Stomping. Ouch.
Front row seats.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And sidewalk slam.
That's what the fans see.
Buster plants him.
All right. So as you can see, I'm having trouble with the up, down, up, down. Oh, this is cruel. This is cruel. To those who are who are normally challenged. I need my invert camera, and y'all ain't. I mean, I could learn, but I just prefer to have my inversion. Oh, that's oh, don't be cruel. Don't be. Man, life is hard, huh?
That was a good shot, and it looks like Devon might be bleeding.
All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Devon Dudley.
Yeah, Farouk is now fully in control.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Down to opponent, and a double axe handle smash. The ref's count ain't stopping.
The clock is ticking here. Thrown back in under the ropes. He made the tag.
Cooking with gas now.
Glad he can turn that forward.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
Well, go to court Thursday. I don't know what's going to happen after that.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you
Probably
want to win.
play nothing new.
Ooh, an arm breaker.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Spiked him.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation from the crowd and get back into the fight. He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition. Set up in the corner of the ring.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Bubba wasn't prepared for that.
You can tell Farouk was zeroed in on this opponent.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Got to be agonizing for the arm. Uh-oh.
I got to see Drew McIntyre yesterday.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Here he comes off the tag.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This
Drew
fight is pumping him up.
How have
He's
you
getting
been?
fired up now. Really
Hold on,
feeding
that's
off
it's
this
something so
crowd.
bad.
Cheap shot right above the eye. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam.
Yeah, big bro, man. How the heck you been, man? Talking about DM Hunk, we miss you. Like,
Answering back.
dog,
Booty boots.
so good to see you, man. Lord have mercy. I had to do a double check. I was like, look. I said, oh, I know that, man.
And Bubba is countered.
Farouk
And then
is looking to close
I was
this one
talking
out.
about your cat Chaz. That freaking
This is gonna hurt.
here we go, dominator.
Farouk has
Freaking,
him on
that
Dream
freaking
Street.
picture was a year old. I said, oops.
Exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
APA wins.
Here are your winners. The team of JBL and Farouk. And this really has to be a tough loss for the Dudley Boys.
Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon.
You know, it's what you see. Some sports have like some interesting things. One thing that's interesting about wrestling is like you're celebrating before the match even begins. Like, for Christ's sake. All right. Excuse me. And I saw Dominic Mysterio with one of his mamas, freaking Trish Stratus, freaking what is it like? You saw the baby picture, and then you see the grown-up picture. It's like, Jesus, your boy's growing up a lot. Who was I gonna choose? Rhea, you're just Miss Popular, yo. Everybody loves you. Mighty Molly, come on. Who is fighting Mighty Molly? Yo, so we got, I know y'all saw this. This is why I had to shut everything down, man. I was like, yo. And then I realized, it's like, well, y'all gonna torture me anyway. That's Alexa Bliss's twin right there. Okay, you got that. And then you got this. Hold on. Dude, did I just really make that sound? Yeah. Anyway. Bam. Sorry, it fascinates me. Why? Because I didn't see it coming. That's why. It was a surprise. Yo, the twins, yo. Alexa Bliss. Trying to be Queen of the Ring. And then we got the twin, yo. Look! That looks like a younger version of Alexa Bliss. It looks like Bliss from like before she, maybe was champion. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, now I look at it. Looks, yeah. That's. She's smiling. The teeth are showing, but she closed her mouth and pulled her lip the same way. I swear they'd be twins, yo. I swear to God, yo. Anyway, bam. See, don't tell me. I listened to that sound 4 times. Don't tell me you saw that coming. Bam. Please tell me you don't. I mean, if you saw it. Well, hello. How are you? Hello. Yeah, it's time to. I'm just. Charlotte said somebody's got to do it. It's like, yeah, you're right. Where was I? Forgot who's wrestling. Mighty Molly. We gotta find you. We gotta get you a heel. Carmella. At home, she got another child coming. Oh, Jesus.
Carmella is a woman of many self-proclaimed monikers, but you have to admit, she's made a career out of backing up all of her bravado for better or worse.
Maybe put some respect on her name from now on, Cole. Carmella is the princess of Staten Island. She is the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Being part of the John Cena,
she's an absolute force to be reckoned with.
That's just the kind of impartial announcing that people love to hear, Corey.
But here's the deal.
God-given
Mighty Molly might
blessing
think she's a
honor.
superhero, but you can't underestimate her in the ring. She has skills. Skills, not
I was
superpowers,
talking to
Saxton.
Jesus about it last night. I'm like, that takes a lot of trust in a person.
Oh, that got turned around on Molly.
All you need is faith.
Suplex.
Faith by itself is. You know what's interesting about faith, especially for those who brag about it so much. Faith doesn't even work by itself.
They certainly contributed.
Oh, straight forearm.
Mounting it down to
I find a bit ironic. It can't even work alone.
And a slam, too.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Gosh. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
Respect, that's obvious. We're both like the greatest.
Oh, look, she's going for the cover. And the kick out.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt.
Truth is like everything that's been happening right now.
But there's no denying that she's also
I said it before, and I'll say it again.
What do you think Carmella should rely more on here?
As much as Carmella's trash talking has served her well in the past and continues to do so, ultimately she needs to focus on just being as physically vicious as we know she can be. Effectively targeting the arm. That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Mighty Molly's missing. Swinging wildly, as they say. Throwing haymakers.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. And a slap. too. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Crazy, desperate.
Return fire from Molly.
Yep. Desperate, crazy.
Northern Lights.
I'm gonna get back.
Producing a trampling.
And Mighty Molly looking to
Everything.
hype herself up here.
That's what this one kid.
Using the knee as a weapon.
What his name? He was like Mr. Produce. What was his name? It was I can't think about it. I can't remember. It was Jarvis.
She kicks out with authority after two.
That was a long 2 count there.
I can't remember his name.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Oh, man. Looking to take flight here.
She's got her where she wants her. From the top.
Unreal.
Molly may have put the exclamation on this one.
2 count.
Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Mighty Molly wins.
Here is your winner, Mighty Molly!
What a mighty win for Mighty Molly.
I can tell you this is not how Carmella envisioned this match going. Too bad, Noah.
This is a travesty. Obviously, she was the victim of an intricate plot. This is disgusting.
Alright, let's run the next race. The next, not race, next match. Mixed match challenge. I should have bought WWE 25. But I'll wait. When are y'all gonna fix the Undertaker's pyro? Same old pyro. Looks better in WWE 2K 2019. But I know y'all ain't gonna fix it. We wrestling? Who's wrestling? Alright. So everyone just keeps crying about Karrion Kross. I mean, the thing is like, from a business standpoint, yeah, you can't please everybody. Remember, let me take you back, You know how people take you back? Well, I'm gonna take you too. Remember when Stephanie McMahon and Triple H were, some of y'all, what am I talking about? You remember? Some of y'all even watch wrestling. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H used to say this all the time. It's best for business. It's best for business. What did that mean? That means every choice that is made, someone's going to be mad in the end. Someone's going to be mad in the end. And then that's another thing. There will be no war right now. Bible talks about wars and rumors of wars. Yeah. But this one's a rumor. This dude, Iran. I was just listening to my friend Paul Mooney. He broke it down pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I could play it, but it'd take too long. No, dude. We just we destroyed people. We destroyed the leaders. We destroyed the nuclear weapons, and then people are concerned about war. Okay. Well, let's get just a little details, since, no one's going to give you any facts but Kalari. Everyone's going to tell you the truth or a lie, but they ain't going to give you no details. Right? Right. Will the Iranians, if they go to war with America, make it to American soil? No, they won't. They won't get very far. Let's say they'll get there. They'll get here, but we'll send planes and ships immediately. Maryland is. I live in Maryland, where nobody can dress anymore. Ha! Top to bottom. I'm just kidding. And freaking, they got the Navy here. You know what I'm saying? We already got the Navy right here in Maryland. I live on the coast. They'll send they'll send jets, fighter jets from the middle of the USA, from the west of the USA, from the east. Yeah, they're not going to get very far. They're not going to get on the shore, and then they declare war. We go in their country. He's like, dude, we're not going to. And Donald Trump's already telling you he's not going to fight fair, dude. We're gonna pull a Terminator in your behind. It's funny. It's so funny what Paul Mooney said. You know what? There's gonna be some. What's the word? Let me just make it easy to understand. It's gonna be some foul language. So prepare yourself. So children, you might need to leave for a minute. So I need to talk to the grown-ups. This is about the L.A. riots. This freaking um this stand-up is old. I don't know how old it is, but it's old. And the same thing just said, I was just listening to, is the same thing that's happening right now. He's like, yeah, it's a person who knows what the heck they're talking about. Listen, racist joke. Listen, isn't that the truth? Did you hear what he just said? It's the truth. Only in California. Do you see this happening? So we're gonna get a little deeper into this. I want to look up to see when this was made. And he was talking about gas prices. February 3rd, 2007. That is 18 years ago. 18 years later, we have riots in Los Angeles because of illegal aliens. And what are people doing? I'm illegal and I know my rights. Take your hands off of me. Right. Okay, let's play some video games. Usually, sometimes when the game starts, that's when people actually leave.
And here's a man who has enough confidence for, frankly, an entire locker room. LA Knight.
Let me talk. Oh, no. Getting in position. What's he planning to do here? He's got it locked in.
Talking about wasted talent. Wasted talent. LA Knight should have been this, should have been that. It's like, dude, it's not that easy.
Punch connects.
It's not that easy. I want Drew McIntyre to be the champion. You see how hard it was for him to freaking get a little something, something. You know?
Oh, boy, ready to strike, guys.
Not that easy.
And a clothesline.
Somebody's going to be mad. Freaking, like, and then you got people talking about, you know, I had one guy online who said, you know, God is not for Israel. God is not for America. God is not for.
Submission to being.
He was like, dude. You know, you got so many people out there calling themselves Christians. They ain't it, bro. You got too many halfway fools, man. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take this halfway crap.
What's his best chance to do that?
Black, white, everybody. Oh, that's a halfway motherfucker.
More a cage fighter than a WWE superstar. He should use that to his advantage. Most guys are looking for a contest of skill or something. They aren't expecting this kind of fight, the kind of fight Cross can give them.
Goes into the pin. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
Go.
From the top. Just crashing down with high impact.
My God, what a striking display.
And one of those shots could take you out for good.
That's a bad landing.
So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leaning too much on his charisma and not enough on what he's doing in the ring.
Yeah, Karrion reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex. No. The ref may call a count out soon, guys.
You do not want to test this ref.
Chop, chop.
Gloating for the world to see. The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Dude, he played you like a fiddle.
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Agreed.
The ref completed his count, and we have a winner.
Not the win they wanted, but it's a win nonetheless.
See, that's cold. That's pretty smart. That's some big brains right there. He beat his tail, ran the ring, and said, yeah, that's belt still mine, thanks. Even if he came in second, still would have been. That's some pretty smart wrestling right there. All right. NXT. Where is he? Not Damian. Well, why not? Since I chose you. Damian Priest versus Damon Kemp. Don't lose, Damian, now. Can't be losing now.
Very rarely do we see someone the size of Damian Priest possess the amount of speed and agility that he does.
That's why you always have to be on your toes when you're in the ring with him. There's no telling when he'll unleash that speed with a well-placed strike.
Certainly a perilous situation to find yourself in when you face off against Damian Priest.
And
looking for an early pin. One count and he gets
Crazy,
his shoulder
insane,
up.
desperate.
very
I
soon
mean,
to
you
be
did
going
it.
for a pinfall. Oh,
You missed
what
the pat in the
a
back.
kick. Vicious
drove
right
me nuts.
forearm.
Bravo. Don't worry.
Repositioning
me in a
their
little
opponent.
cage.
Looks like a neck breaker. Ooh, bang!
You build the pin, right?
He's going for it all.
From way up.
And Damon pays for leaving an opening.
Firm control.
I could tell you to go to hell, but that was
And a
going
big boot. Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection
No,
out
Paul
here.
Mooney.
No safe confines
He
to
said,
speak of.
if they go crazy, you go crazy. He said everybody's going crazy.
That'll turn your lights out.
Quick back elbow.
Why am I
Detours
talking?
that offense.
You say it, Paul. You're the one who
What do we need to see from
It's
Damian
just,
Priest in
you
this
know,
match if he wants to get the win?
I
that's
think
one
Priest needs to
person
look for
who
ways to get the physical
definitely
advantage.
makes me
The
feel
more he
better
can do
about
to put his
myself.
unbridled strength to work, the better. The power he can put
Definitely
behind his
makes me feel good
punches
about
is his
myself.
best bet at finding victory.
makes me feel better.
Oh, forearm to the back. Oh, disabling the leg with
back.
that.
And Priest looks a little less intimidated after taking some punishment there. No need to panic. He's still swinging.
That's smart. He just said back. He didn't get specific.
Up and around and down.
All right, here we go.
Nah, right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
Oops, did I do that?
It's the end, though. It is the fucking end. Kiss all of it goodbye. Everybody then went stone ass crazy.
Wow. Well, thank you, Jesus. That was easy. Boom. There it is. Next, let's move right along. Okay, Casey, come back now. I mean, that's pretty,
Control here. Face full of turnbuckle.
I just love how it went straight to the part I was looking for.
Look at Priest's approach.
I guess it helps when you watch it, like, over and over and over.
As he can, using his unbridled strength.
Yeah, when I start playing this game, I'm gonna see if I can remember to turn this off
Taking this match
from
off
now
the
on. I
mat
like it when
now.
it's off. You can't see how much health people have.
Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Yeah,
Let
a
me
man of
make sure-
Damian's
oh,
size
yeah,
can
you
do a
can-
whole lot of
you can see
damage.
it, too.
Proof positive right there.
Just look at my phone, my telephone. This kid's going places.
Slingshot. Oh, I love this.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Stone Cold.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter?
Fighting
Solid
desperately
ass
to find a way out, and they do.
Compromised position
This is
here.
the Stone Cold IPA.
That was
I don't even know what that thing is. What's IPA
You might be in
stand for?
shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He's got him down. Is this it?
What the? Hello?
No, he pops the shoulder before three.
He thought he had
IPA.
it. Good golly, what a knee.
Oh, Damon answers back.
An elusive Kemp there. Impact in the corner.
India Pale Ale.
Neckbreaker.
Really?
Gotta respect the strategy to
wait
work
a
over the
minute
arm.
then. It may not be an IPA
Treading
then.
all over their opponent. Ooh.
And Priest not quite having the energy to prevent that one.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Oh, knee smashing the face. Shoulders down. This could be it.
Visiting kinfolk in Oklahoma back in the day. Stone Cold is on the left and I'm on the far right.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store?
It is nice
discus punch.
There's an India Pale Ale.
There's the backbreaker.
This is it. I mean, I was trying to figure out what to play. I couldn't figure out what to play.
Sent hard to the outside.
It wasn't until I wanted to mention about the YouTube translator. So
risking it all and
that language barrier is starting to come down. This is a direct.
He climbs into the ring.
Knowledge to know that Jesus is coming soon.
Kemp letting his opponent know who's in charge.
What do you mean? Which means when everything's all said and done, we're all going to be speaking the same language again. But on YouTube, you know, I'm listening to people speaking Portuguese and people speaking Asian languages. And you go to the auto generate, it just translates everything. I'm like, wow. It makes it really changes the whole experience of what you're watching.
Hyperextend your elbow.
It's like, oh, that's what you're saying, man.
Oh, stomping
That's
right
what
onto the arm.
If it was rocking, it was going off. I don't know what you're saying.
Kemp looking to keep
See, I don't know what I'm saying either, but now that they got this generator, now you can. That's why it's interesting. Because, you know, I'll sit here and I'll talk.
Offense from Kemp.
And that's the way you demand respect in this business.
Demand respect. Now you're talking.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins.
That's how you get it.
There it is. Kemp
Another
is your
count
winner.
out. That's
Here is your winner, Damon Kemp.
looks like we're gonna have to start changing some of these matches up.
When a match is decided by countout, it leaves you wondering
Fans are
where
very
this match could
displeased
have
right
gone.
now because the other one. Well, I mean, again, another smart strategy. So let's just tell the truth, tell it like it is. And the ref is just like, I can't get in the ring. What's going on here? These fans are mad though. So it looks like we're gonna need to make a change, because we can't do this again. No, we're not doing this a third time. We're gonna start doing like you're gonna be with me the whole time. I'm gonna start doing, yeah. What can I do? Alright. So Cruz, Joaquin. You're up. Who am I gonna choose? Ooh, wouldn't you like to know?
Conventional wisdom says to try and create some separation from your opponent.
Well, that's tough to do considering some
was the old
superstars
end of the knee.
at the mouth. Like
Hoping to end it early.
So we know he's been released, so who's been hired.
He throws his shoulder up
You
before
see,
two.
you guys
not enough
forget
to get past the one count. Yeah.
they're releasing
Hooked
people
up
because they're
and
hiring
boom.
new talent. So let's see who's new hires
God.
for WWE. Okay, we already went through who's been cut.
Plot shot.
Let's see
That
who's
was
been
coming in hot
added
at
to.
breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously. Oh, sharp knee.
What a shot. Carmelo is losing his grasp of this match now.
Carmelo's not showing the capacity to fight back. Kick right to the midsection.
I believe
Right on the arm. Corey, how do you mentally prepare for something like a Falls Count Anywhere match?
Well, you have to be ready to adapt. Wherever your opponent takes the fight, you must be ready to follow. So expect the unexpected and have a plan in your back pocket for any situation.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi. Isolating the arm.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
All right. We have Ricky Starks.
Cranking the head. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Hello.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Carmelo completely dictating the pace here.
Look at him do this the hard way.
Carmelo. So many dangerous attacks,
Miro.
one after the other, making it
Miro
difficult to regain
is
any composure.
Rusev.
And landing with the double axe handle.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
AJ
Such
Francis.
physicality from Joaquin Wilde.
Oh, he is
Tossed
back.
back into the ring.
He
And
sure
what's he
is.
looking for here?
That's
No way.
okay. He has. I forgot his real name. Josh Alexander. Yep. Well, Josh Alexander.
That was stupid.
It was
Josh
a daring
Alexander.
decision that didn't provide the expected
No,
result.
Josh Alexander is in AEW.
Oh, using the knee.
Whatever. Hold on.
He forces a break before the count of two.
Those one counts getting harder and
What are you
harder
right?
to kick out of.
Francis. What was his name before? Top Dollar. That was his
Double
name.
axe handle smash.
Now, what's going on with this?
Joaquin getting excited. What's he gonna do?
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Mello is in trouble.
This is 6 months. This is 6 months ago. Okay. But he didn't. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. He was. So some of these contracts are like they could be long. They could be
Perhaps
short.
looking for some kind
So
of
when I remember
equalizer
being
here.
a general manager, and you can,
Great trouble here.
and in that you can.
Black Widow locked in
You can have 5-week contracts. You can have a year contract. Jordan Grace. So yeah, she's been in the house. I've seen her lately.
Both knees into the
Mustafa Ali. He's in
player with a
TNA.
potential home run swing. Melo's not.
Picking up the victory as
Well,
Zapata
okay,
does
he's
his
back.
best.
Malachi, he is
Stares up
back.
at the lights. Here is your
Malachi
winner.
Black, also known as Alistair, and Ray Phoenix.
An impressive
That's
win
right,
for
Ray
Carmelo
Phoenix, and then I know
Hayes.
Penta.
Carmelo Hayes proving once again.
I know
that
there's been
Melo
Stephanie back here.
don't miss.
So, do you see some of the names are they have not been signed to the WWE, but some of them have. And can't you see how there's a rotation? You know what I mean? Out with the old, in with the new. Sometimes, out with the new, in with the old. You know what I mean? Because, for example, who's not new? Freaking Alistair Black isn't new. You know what I mean? That's so they kicked out Carlito but brought back Alistair. You know what I mean? Those tough business decisions. Now, why do you have to cut people out? I mean, I don't know. I guess you just, I don't know. I guess sometimes it gets to the point where you're just going to have people just sitting backstage getting paid. They ain't doing nothing. That's real. But some people were doing something. And then I've heard other times, and unfortunately, this is just real life, that sometimes the people are leading other people on. Like, well, I'll just have to show the picture. Is it Candice? Is it Candice? No, I'll just show this. Katana. I think it's Katana. Katana Chance. She said she was getting played around. And when it was all said and done, she lost her job. She was just like, oh. Okay. Yep. A Katana. I said Caden Chance. I mixed the names up. Katana Chance. She said she was getting looped around. She was like, okay. And then, yeah, that was it. She was getting looped around. So, and the best version of R-Truth I've ever seen. But let's mark that and to know that R-Truth beat John Cena. Let's just, for the record, John Cena hit him with the belt. So, yeah, it's real. It's real, real. I was gonna say some of y'all's, you know, remember what I said. If someone comes around with another contract offer, says, "Would you like to work for us?" and you're working for the WWE, you might want to say yes. It may not be paying you as much. It may not. The crowd may not be as big and magical, but you'll definitely have a job for the rest of your life. They will keep you as long as you choose. Everybody's job is not safe at the World Wrestling Entertainment. The most decorated superstar in wrestling history got released. So that just tells you that. Now you see that's a good point because that's I just said it can't happen to anybody, but it also can happen to the people you would least suspect sometimes. Like wasn't it 2 nights after Saturday Night Main Event? It's like, whoa, bad timing. Bad timing. It's like, dude, and this is what I was thinking. Freaking Ron Killings was chilling on the injured list for a long time. I mean, I see. Obviously, his contract was still good at that point in time, and there's nothing you could, he was, and I guess, even in the contract, if you're injured, you can still get paid. If it's in there, I'm sure that's in there because I wouldn't have, because my thought is if you really would have released somebody, you would have done that a long time ago. Why would you? But the timing was so bad. Nobody would have said anything if he was all gone for 5 months and then he's got released. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna miss you, R-Truth, man. Thank you. You know, you were injured. I guess you're old. No, no, that didn't happen. You just wrestled. That's like wrestle. That's like somebody coming in and racing against me. You know, and I know who they are. They're like high profile person. I race. You know, and then 2 days later, let's see, how can we work this scenario? 2 days later, somebody comes in and destroys their machine. And then a week later, God and His goodness gives you a new machine so you can play again. And you're thinking to the person who got their machine destroyed, what did you do to deserve that? What's the answer? Nothing. Just saying it one more time, just in case just anybody who's still lost. That was not a kayfabe. That was not a shoot. That was not a basketball slam dunk. That was not Booker T spinner Rooney. That was not Kalari Purdue's freaking, you know, crazy spell. This was real. That's what makes it so significant. It's a time and a place for everything. Absolutely. Is it like if I'm 38 years old, right? Would it be a let me use a different example. Let me use a different example. Actually, no. We could just keep going. Would it be appropriate for me to get on my hands and knees and crawl like a baby? No. Up on your feet and walk. And use what God gave you. Get the gab. What am I talking about? Talking about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan. They go on to Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what my future holds. So, this is it. Night of Champions. We're gonna have who's wrestling? We have in one corner. CM Punk, and in the other corner we have the greatest of all time, the Unseen 17, gracing, I guess, wherever he's going, Saudi Arabia for one last time. The last real champion, Annoying. Yeah, that's why I left. Cena! If it's annoying to you, then get the hell out of my face! Alright. Well, I'm gonna just tease y'all. We ain't wrestling this match. You're gonna just have to wait till Saturday to see the real thing. While I'm in jail, chilling. When I get there, I ain't gonna do a thing. I'm just gonna sit there and wait for food to eat. Where's the food? Bring the food. And if it's crap, I ain't gonna eat it. And I'm gonna be begging for a Bible every day, every 5 minutes. Give me a Bible. Give me a Bible. As a matter of fact, when I get downstairs, it's like, I know the whole process. I'm gonna talk, and we're like, where do you want to go? I'm like, dude, give me a book. I need a book. I'm gonna be looking for a book. I'm gonna be searching for a book. If I found it, steal it. Give me that. I'm not gonna steal it. I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna ask him a million times. I'm not gonna ask him a million times. I'm just joking. I know one thing though. They're gonna be like, we'll send you to jail, then you'll go to the take your medicine and go to the and then I get out, then I'm supposed to be like, gonna come back to probation. I'm like, I'm not I'm still not coming in there. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I'm not coming. So yeah, you might as well just lock me up, throw away the key, never let me out, because I ain't coming. I ain't coming. Are you tripping on my man Trump? You tripping? I don't even know what you're saying, man. I can't. So, yeah. As I see y'all goofy behinds outside, I'll be like, ugh, I don't even look at y'all anymore. That's why you try to get my attention so bad. You want attention so bad, so I don't even look at you. It's like, dude, there's nothing to look at. Everybody's so ugly. Well, anyway, Thursday, I don't know what's gonna happen, and if I'm not streaming from Thursday after because they kidnapped me, then I'll just stream when I get back. Um, uh, you gotta hold on. Or you gotta go to probation here when you get out. Like, no, I don't. I'm not going. Nope. Why don't you just do it? Because I ain't fake. That's why. 'Cause I can't lie. That's why. I mean, I can, but I'll, I'll, I'll end up like, I don't know. You just don't feel like. Sometimes you just don't feel like putting up with the BS. I know I don't. I just been all up in the telephone, man. That's okay. I don't really care in these streams, man. It's just like, ugh. It's like, I don't know. I'm just joking. I would say something, but it would just, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. So, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Maybe next time, get some music. You know what I'm saying? Ciao, chili down.